And so, as you were saying, you'll have moments or periods of time where you'll be playing and this feels great. You'll really be feeling it. And then it'll go away, right? And I was explaining that perhaps what's going on is, first of all, there's muscle memory going on. There's also, we're trying to create engrams, proper engrams, you know. As you develop a new idea, the contour of the brain physically changes, right? We want to change the contours of the brain in the right way. We don't want to be creating engrams that work against what the body naturally wants to do. So my goal is, as Murray Spivak would say, I'm not teaching you anything you weren't doing since the day you were born. And that's kind of the gig with regards to this technique. It's actually very simple, it's very natural. And yet if you've been playing other ways for years and years and years, it takes a minute to reorganize your engrams, okay? So with regards to that, pardon me, I had you playing at, we're at 40, and you've been hung up for a long time with regards to your singles, particularly your left hand doesn't match your right. And we've been through that, we've been down that road. And you're correct to want to work on singles because it's foundational with regards to this technique. We have to know, what does Richard Martinez says, it's all a wrist turn. It's actually true. The whole thing is a wrist turn. So it'd be a good idea to learn how to turn your wrist. What is a wrist turn? Okay. So I had you playing that chart. Or no, first we started off just with eighth notes at 40.
That's not for, yeah.
Okay, so it's very slow, and we're starting off, and we're going to turn 4 different iterations of height of turn, right? So you're just going to turn from parallel, playing eighth notes. Sorry about the delay. I'm working on it. Okay, now we're going to come up a little bit. Now we're going to come up some more. Now we're going to come up some more. Now we're going to come up some more. I really need to see this. Okay. I'm at like maximum turn now, right? So I want to see this part of your hand. Okay. Wait. Okay. So the arm is involved to whatever extent. Let's see. We're turning just a little bit before maximum turn. You see, you see, this is what I was talking about with regards to imposing words that you've memorized onto the technique and what should be really happening. We interfere with the proper course of learning, perhaps, because I have a bunch of words, right? After all these years, I have a lot of words. But for me, and Dick Wilson would say, Kevin, you don't understand. I just play by feel. I'm just playing by feel. You say that over and over, like, you're killing me, dude. So if you're playing by feel, and you're just doing this, you'd have to look at things to know what's happening. You'd have to truly feel. Of course, you want to listen, and you want to observe. You want to see. So I'm not going to talk about what the arms are doing until I look down and see what they're doing. I want reality to how would you say it? Reality should come before the description of what should be reality. So I'm just going to look down and see what is reality. This feels right to me. Now, if I turn a little higher, I want to see what's happening. I'm not going to impose my thoughts or my will. I'm going to feel. And then I'm going to, now I do see a tiny bit of arm right there. The tiniest bit. You wouldn't even know it. If you were teaching a young kid, you might not say it. You just happen to, then they'd be doing this. And, no, they wouldn't know. Right? They wouldn't know. See, you just want to feel. So sitting around trying to do this, the gig is to get in touch with this 3-finger grip. And the fourth and fifth have to be really relaxed. See, I have a feeling you're imposing that Murray, Dick, Richard would all say the fourth and fifth don't really have anything to do with it. See, you don't want to take yours off. See, I can play like this. Now, I did tell you that you can hurt yourself if you don't know what you're doing. You know, I want to be, you see, watch. See, it's truly a 3-finger grip. You don't need it. Now, I can let them hang out, but see, nothing changes. Look, watch. They're just hanging out. They might look like they're on the stick, but they're really just hanging out. See, they're not really, they're just alongside. It's this. And these fingers are just hanging out alongside, right? And then you get this. Still 3-finger grips, even though it's louder. Look, I'm just turning my wrist with this 3-finger grip. But what I am feeling is I'm feeling both sides of the turn. I'm feeling both sides of the turn, as Richard Martinez would say. Can you get in touch with that idea of feeling both sides of the turn? You have to feel this side. It's a little easier turning higher if you really get to identify this side of the turn, and then you get to identify this side of the turn. Now, even though we're just turning a little bit down at mezzo or pianissimo, this side of the turn and that side of the turn, this side of the turn and this side of the turn. Even playing from parallel, this side and this side, this side and this side, this side, this side, see? You can see the both sides of the turn manifested via the tip of the stick, moving in this direction, that with this side of the turn, and then moving in this direction. That's the other side of the turn. Okay. All right. So what would happen if we now, if we're at 40? What about 16th notes? See, both sides of the turn. A little higher. Both sides of the turn. Up, down, up, down. A little higher. See, 3-finger grip. Can you take your other fingers off? Down here, you could almost do it with just first finger and thumb. Maybe. Here, the 3-finger grip gives you everything you want. A narrow fulcrum, if you decide to engage the fulcrum, gives you just enough of the meat of the hand on the stick. Okay? Look at this, watch. It's truly a 3-finger grip. I'm just doing this. I'll show you this way. If I could just leave that pad here. I'll get this thing set up. Maybe like that. So I'm just doing this. It's a 3-finger grip. I'm taking these fingers off just to prove to you that it's just a 3-finger grip. Little 3-finger grip. It's a little uncomfortable. It's easier to just let them hang out. Okay. Now I'm turning higher. Three-finger grip. Three-finger grip. Turn that into throwing, right? And you loosen up whatever tension builds up, because by virtue of making an up motion, you release tension. But it's a 3-finger grip. So I just I went from, I don't know, So I was playing. What was I doing? Let's play faster than that. Three finger grip. Okay. All right. 40. Now we're playing 16th notes. Go for it. Take a look. And remove 4th and 5th just for
Just I feel tense if I have my fingers like this.
Okay, good. That's very good. Very good.
It's
I don't think there's anything you could say that I haven't been through. Right? I'm being honest right now. I've been down that road. Okay, so let me give you a way to, this is a Martinez thing, right? This is the bird on a wire thing, where a bird lands on the wire, and they don't have to be real tense. They're not, they sit there all day. The bird, they land, and they just sit there. They could be there for hours. No, you see, you're in another place right now. That's right. I'm just the whole hand. This is the bird on a wire. Yeah, like that. No, your wrist came down after. It has to be together. There, see? The fingers and the wrist are connected. They're working together. Fingers are being led by the wrist. Don't go opening. It has to be from the wrist. Okay, that's better. And then the wrist. Boom, bird on a wire. Now, if you were to feed yourself the stick, right? We're just, again, we're ready to be the bird. And we're just going, no, stay with me now. I've got, right? And I've got the stick ready because I'm going to feed my hand the stick, just like that. No, you have to watch. Damn it. Feed the hand. Come on. The way we're together. The hand is going to close as the stick comes into contact. No, you don't just get to throw your fingers open and then mimic it. It's got to be this to this. So it's just, you let the hand open, let it drop. This is a really big part of the technique in other ways as well. Just let it hang, right? Okay? Right? And then if you turn towards the ceiling, you should feel the fingers want to close. Like that. Now all you have to do is time. Don't change that. Just time as the hand closes, you're going to feed it the stick.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah, you're right. Don't go changing anything. You have to turn your wrist to the ceiling like that. Right. See how relaxed that is? Like that. Yeah, now turn around. Turn towards me. You're not tight at all. Okay, nice and relaxed. Now, it looks as though maybe the stick is, that's right. Right. You felt, but it was very good. But now you fed your hand the stick. It was a little bit low on the first finger. I know it didn't quite come perfectly, but you've got the idea. Now, see how relaxed that is? All you did was the hand close. You didn't close your hand. There's no pressure or squeezing. You just allowed the hand to close around the stick like that, like that. Yeah, I saw what you did. Yeah, I feel it. Kind of laying in the hand. Now just gently remove your 4th and 5th. Don't tighten up the 3-finger grip. It's perfect. Like that. See, you're not tight. Is that tight? Now it might feel foreign. It might feel as though you need to hold the stick much tighter to turn your wrist, but you don't. Just gently turn your wrist an inch above the surface and come back. No, just an inch. Just an inch. Yeah, see, you only need a 3-finger grip. Really feel it in there, can't you? Can't you feel that? You can feel when the stick makes contact with the surface in all 3 fingers. Just relax the 4th and 5th. You don't need them. Not in reality. Yeah, like that. Now turn a little faster. Tap, 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 tap. Turn faster. Tap, 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 tap. Come on. Don't get tighter. Just turn a little faster. You'll feel a little friction. There you go. It's a little looser than you thought. Yeah, there. You got the idea. Now turn higher. Come on, turn higher. Just keep that going. Yeah, almost. Come on. Don't get tighter. Don't change your position. Don't go squeezing on the way down. You just maintain this 3-finger grip. Okay, stop. You lost it. You lost it. It's kind of how you want to turn in both. You see, your right's no better than your left. Your right has just as much confusion, but it was really good down here. Really.
The stick starts slipping from the grip. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. You have to trust that this is what? It just slides right out. See?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't need to be very tight. It's just laying in the hand. See? Go ahead and do that. No, come on. But come on, stay in position. Maybe I didn't stay in position now. Take your other fingers off. See how it travels through? See how it travels through this area? It travels through here. You don't need all this stuff on the stick or tight. It just is this 3-finger grip. The stick is being held. This is our grip. That's all we need. Yeah, like that. Like that. And all you do is you just turn your wrists up, down. The timing of the up and down is very similar. And you're thinking about both sides of the, here you kind of, yeah. Now, what we don't want to do, it's good. What you don't want to do is what you like to do. You see how, look how light, I barely need to hold it. I barely need to hold the darn thing. Once I get it moving on its own, it just falls into the hand when I'm done. Like that. Now, what you want to do is you want to do this. You have to watch for this. Once you get the thing going, see, I can get it going and see just like this. Is there a little more tension here than here? Not barely, but your body will regulate that. I'm just staying as relaxed as possible. Almost better, but what you want to do, nope, you're doing it right now. You're going into it right now. You want to turn it into this. See what I'm doing? This is what you seem to want to turn it into.
Oh, your fingers.
You want to pull with your fingers and go into a little bit of a half turn. Here I am, 3-finger grips, sticks going straight up and down. I'm getting both sides of the turn, and you want to, once it gets going, you feel like now you're going to need to do this. It slows you down. Boy, that, yeah, like that. Yeah, you want to pull with your back fingers. Like you're pulling with your back fingers a little. Now we can do that, but if I'm going to pull with my back fingers, I'm not turning my wrist.
Because I'm here, I'm not pulling, mate, honestly.
No, let's go ahead and pull with your fingers. Can you pull with your fingers? See what happens when you pull with your fingers. I'll give you some more knowledge. See, because you're going to think about this stuff on your own. When you pull with your fingers, watch. Just do this with me. I'll prove it to you. Yeah. Don't lean on your leg. Just, yeah. Now go ahead and open your fingers. Wrist moved, didn't it? Now squeeze with your fingers. Actually squeeze with them. Wrist moved. The fingers, it can work conversely. The fingers can lead the wrist. Here I am, finger, open, close, which is cool. Yeah, don't do it with your wrist. Just fingers. The wrist will follow. Come on, just open your fingers and close them. Open them all the way up and close them. Exaggerate. Come on, open them up. Look how spread out they are. Yeah, it's not how fast you go, but like that. There. So if you're gonna You see, and your wrist is moving. Are you turning your wrist? Are you fooling yourself into thinking you're turning your wrist when really you're pulling your fingers and the fingers are moving your wrist? Interesting, isn't it? Here, I'll show you one more thing. So now we can do it the other way. We can just turn our wrist. And wait, now just do it the other way. Now the wrist is going to lead the fingers. Turn your wrist, fingers opened, and bring your wrist up. That's like feeding your hand. You had that feeling? Yeah. It looks the same, doesn't it? Now
No,
do it. Now do it a little bit. Now do it with your fingers. Now do it the other way, where you physically open your fingers. Come on, you have to open them.
So the wrist looks more relaxed when it's just wrist, right? I
No,
thought.
feels the same. If I just open my fingers, my wrist doesn't get all tight. Does yours?
When I'm
Open them up. Open your fingers.
I'm saying the closing bit.
That when closed, everything's relaxed. I'm just making a fist. The wrist doesn't get tight. It's still a fulcrum of some sort, right? It's a hinge. Okay, now or I can do it and leave my fingers alone. Now in this case, I'll tell you what the difference is. My fingers are more relaxed if I lead from the wrist and don't use my fingers.
What I'm saying, yeah.
See? The fingers are more relaxed. Now do it with your fingers, and you'll feel them get tight to make a fist. It's a little different. Okay, you got the idea now. So if you're going to play with your fingers, I'm not like the heavy-duty fingers guy, but all we're really doing is opening, and in the middle finger really has most to do with it. I feel it's my middle finger is I'm opening it and closing it like this. Look at my wrist wiggling a little, barely at all, but see, barely moving. Because you're not opening your hand like this now, and you're just opening the middle finger, maintaining a grip in the first finger and thumb because it's your fulcrum. Fulcrums move forward, and you're pulling with the middle finger. Pull, pull, open, pull, open, 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 pull, 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 pull. So you get something like this. See? Now, if you were just looking and you were not educated with regards to this technique, what am I doing? You know, would you know? Am I turning my wrist? Now I'm gonna turn my wrist and not pull with my finger. A little different, isn't it? It's so fast the camera can't keep up. Hear me just? It's gotta go for me. I need a little bit of speed to keep the fingers going. Now turn it over. See, here's fingers. Pull, 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 pull. Here's wrist. They're different. What we don't want to do is try to combine the two, because it's legitimate to just pull with your fingers. Right? And then when you want an accent, oh, I tried to throw. It doesn't lend itself to, you're just going to pull with your fingers. See? Pull, finger. Use his fingers. And then when I want to get an accent, I open up my hand and I pull with, I'm turning my wrist for doubles. Leave a little bit of wrist movement here. From the wrist, leading the fingers. Okay, I just follow that up. Good. That's what's happening, I believe. So let's come back to this, and let's see if we can get you not pulling with your middle finger, because I'm not pulling with my. I'm not pulling with my middle finger, like at all. I'm just holding it. What? I'm just holding it like this and turning my wrist. Just do that with me. Okay, get those other fingers out of the way. No, 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 no. Just feel this first. Remember, it's not that tight. Sitting in the middle of it. No, don't wait, wait, wait. Now it feels like you're pulling or something. I just want you to turn your wrist. And you'll feel the butt end whack against your palm every time. You can almost hear it, listen. And I'm not pulling it. Can you tell I'm not pulling? I'm going like this and this. Look at my middle finger. You can see it and get this out of the way. This and this. My middle finger is not pulling. I'm not pulling to go in this direction. I'm just turning to go in this direction. I'm not pulling with this middle finger. Well, put that on the surface. Put that on the surface. Not bad. Good. Do that with the other hand. Do that with the other hand. Get those other fingers out of the way. Don't bump with your arm now. Just turn your wrist. Do it in the air. Do it in the air.
It's tough without the other fingers, but they're really interfering.
That means because you don't know how to turn your wrist yet. Turn to the side, to your right, to your left profile. Let's see. I'll do it in there. No, 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 no. You're clutching the stick. Look at my butt end. Look at my butt end. There! Oh, there! You dropped it. Perfect. Yeah, look at my butt end. I'm not clutching the darn thing like you are. Look at the butt end, how much it's moved. There you go. Don't pull with your finger to get that. I don't know if you could. Oh, that would kind of hurt. I'm just turning, nice, up and down turn. Holding it. So it seems to, when I go in this direction, it kind of wants to pull away. When I go in this direction, it comes to the palm. There you go. There you go. Put that on the surface. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now come down a little bit in volume. Things change a little bit. You're not going to feel the stick banging against the palm if you're not doing it here. See, here it is against. I feel it tapping against the palm. Watch. Palm, 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 palm. And then when I put on the surface, it's as if the surface gets in the way and it never comes to the palm.
Mm-hmm.
Good, you felt that. Okay, so let me give you another exercise. Let's. You don't have absence and rebounds?
I do.
Good, pull it out.
Yep. Yep.
Oh no. That's good that you have that, but I'm thinking, my bad. I'm thinking master's studies. Joe Morello.
I need to get, yeah. I'll order it.
That. Grab Nard as well. Okay, I can give it to you. I'll give you an exercise out of a master's study. So we're at 40. Okay, coming along. We're at 40 now. And okay, so what we're going to do is just play 16th notes for a bar. 1, 2, see the 3-finger grip? 4, 1, and then we're going to crescendo up to like pianissimo, piano. Then we're going to mezzo forte for a bar. Then we're going to go to forte. And throughout that bar, we're going to get to double forte. See, look, 3-finger grip. Then we're coming back down to forte for a bar as we slowly decrescendo to mezzo, down to piano, down to pianissimo. Is your metronome at 40?
I'm listening yours.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Put your metronome on. No, pianissimo, double P. Now remember, you need to feel both sides. Now bring that up to piano. Not too much. That's going to go up to mezzo. By now, you should almost be up in mezzo. Now you're in mezzo. Both sides of the turn, up and down, up and down. Now you should be at forte. 1, 2, 3. Now you're moving to double forte. Now you're double forte. Don't go clutching. You just need that nice, relaxed grip. Come on down to forte. You have to blend. You're blending down to mezzo now. Don't get there too quickly. Piano. Down to pianissimo. Good, 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 good. Okay, so I want you to work on that with this concept, this 3-finger grip concept in mind. So let's see. So were you just playing? That's probably all the. Both sides of the turn. Okay, so if that's fast enough right now, if that was twice as fast. And I'm so used to doing it this way, which has its own thing. But look, it's a 3-finger grip. All you do, you've got the thumb, first finger, it's supported by the ring finger. So you. This works as well. You don't need that. You don't need all 5 fingers to achieve the result we're seeking. Okay? So now, what if we were to? Now I had you playing that exercise where you're playing 4, 5, 6, and 7. How did that work out? Let's take a quick look at that.
Yeah.
Metronome on 40. So we're just doing regular medium height wrist turns. Every once in a while, I really suggest you take the other fingers off to prove to yourself that if you just maintain this comfortable grip and turn your wrist, it'll work. You don't want to take your other fingers off, really, huh? Is that really hard for you to do? Do you really need to get tighter to do that? Look how loose I am. There you go. We'll make the right louder than the left. wonder why the right's a little louder. You think you're pulling with it? Because pulling with your middle finger will add force. Your left might be better right now. It might not be pulling. Okay, so we're going to count the hand that's playing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You need to count out loud.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Good evening.
3,
Now 6, which will still be 3, but it'll all be in the same hand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. This volume or this volume? Not a count, Raph. That's the whole gig. That's counting. Come on, you've got to count as though it's an instrument. Your voice is an instrument. You don't want to play your drums like even if you're playing quiet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There's some connectivity with your instrument.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You're a singer. It's easy for you. Go to 4.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1.
No. 1, 2. It's going to get faster. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
I know, like
I start at 3 and segue to 4 without stumbling.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Don't pound your right to keep time. Turn your left, just like your right.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Your voice is acting as an anchor. You don't need to play the hand louder. You're already saying it with your voice, right? You can play quieter.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, sorry. 1, 2. My fault. 4 in each hand. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. The other hand can be louder, or it can be quieter, or it could be the same.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just relax. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2.
You're pumping your arms now. You've gone into arm pumping.
3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep going. Yeah, it's hard for you there, huh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Again. Didn't say-
3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
you're at 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Then it'll go to 5. 4, 5 in each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, look, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're at 12. Now you're 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to go to 12, so it'll be 6 in each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your grip nice and relaxed. Very relaxed. Okay. So let's take it from 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Go for it. Metronome on at 40. Center of the chamber in your left.
Sorry?
Center of the chamber. It's not a chamber. Center of the surface, on the surface. Can you take your other fingers off? Why don't I hear you now? You're back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Don't do that. Just count to 5. Is it too fast for you? 1, you can count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, now go to 5 and so it always lands on the same hand so that you're playing groups of 10.
3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3.
You play 6.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Slow. 1, 2. You can count to 6. 1, 2. Look how relaxed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 6 in each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's not that fast. See how relaxed it is? Technique is the bomb. It's so easy. So you just have to let go of the other fingers, 3-finger grip. So let's see if you can get to 6. Go for it. You're at 5. It's up there. You're getting there.
So that's what, 6 on each 6.
6 back and forth.
Yeah.
So that would mean 11. You do the math, right?
1, 2, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Watch, Ralph.
5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Your arm.
Yeah, but this is too fast for me, Mo. What you want me?
It's okay, but you can. Okay, watch. Not too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just turn. Just turn in the air. Turn about that speed. Turn. That's too fast. You're too fast. Right there. You were too fast. Isn't that interesting? That's interesting, isn't it? There. See, it's nothing. This is slow. You can turn your wrist much faster. Come on, turn. Now you're back into wrist. Turn a little lower. Turn a little lower to help yourself. Just a little lower. Just a little lower. A little lower. Right in there. Turn a little lower. Just a little lower. 3 inches. 4 at the most. Just bring it down in here right now. Take 6 in each hand.
Sorry?
6 in one hand now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all it is this. Okay. All right. Ralph. You're there. Just do this with me now. 1, 2, 3. Here, not. Just do this.
I just have a tendency of when you get to this stage here, I'm starting to feel that I'm pulling with the finger, man.
I know you are.
Damn.
It's okay. It's okay.
And then you're like, just use your wrist, and then I'm start pumping my arm. It's just really bad.
No, it's okay. Stay with me now. Don't freak out. Just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count when you do that. Put your metronome on at 40 and do that. Just stay with me.
But let me just say this, because when I'm just doing with my wrist, it makes it easier, right? If I put the drumstick and I use the pad, it ruins the whole thing. It's fucking horrible.
I've been there, but if you can do this,
I can do this. 1, 2, 3.
That's what it'll feel like when you're on the pad.
2, 3, 4,
That's what it's gonna feel like.
5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I know I can do this. You put a drumstick.
Just create a 3-finger grip and do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3,
Put that
4.
on the pad. Put that on the pad.
I can't.
Go ahead, just do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at my rhythm gets completely fucked, man. Honestly, horrible.
It's not bad. You got the idea.
Sure.
Get this. When you're in the air doing this, watch.
Look at my position. It's just not relaxed. It's horrible.
When you do this in the air, let's slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow it down, and you don't have to do this. It's just this little gentle motion.
But this bit I can do. That's not a problem.
Now, so let's just spin a moment. See, I have a feeling you just want to feel down, 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 down. Watch, down, down. Here I'm feeling down. I'm not feeling both sides of the turn right now. Down, down. Here's what I want. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You got to feel both sides of the turn. You've got to lift it up too. Slow it down a little and feel both sides. Stop only going down. Try this. I saw a Richard Wilson drummer at Magic Mountain. I knew it was a Richard Wilson drummer right away. I didn't know him. Either that or Murray. I can't remember which one it was. So I went and talked to him after, and I was correct. And he had his cymbals lined up. So he had a ride cymbal down here and another cymbal just above. And he was playing on both cymbals. And I thought, that's it. That looks like Let's try this. Without asking you to change your cymbal setup, which I have a feeling you. Oh, there it is. Up, down, up, down. See? Now you're feeling well. Don't have to open your hand up or anything. Come down a little lower. Hold the stick. No, come on, low. Low, low, low. No, no, low, 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 low. Look how little I'm moving. Take your other fingers off. Take your other fingers off. Fourth and fifth. 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 No, closer, smaller. Smaller. There it is. Relax your fourth and fifth.
It just doesn't. This is so
not bad. It's not bad. You're turning your wrist there. You're starting to turn.
I can do, right, just with my wrist like this, and then I go here, man, and I don't know what's going on. Like,
it's not bad, but what you want to do is slow down. I'm not going to get caught up in your hysteria. What you're feeling now is definitely in the right direction. Now, if you start to lose your position, slow down.
Why can't I do this?
No, for a minute. Just do that. Yeah. Yeah, I can convert this.
Why does the stick change so much the way I just turn my wrist? I don't understand. Why did this change so much, man?
Do the Carlos thing with me. Put a lot of pressure there for a minute and create a divot in your thumb. Let's do that for a second. I'll keep coming around. We'll figure it out. Put a divot in your thumb. Remember, this is a Carlos Vega thing. Yeah, you're going to create a divot in your thumb. See how I created a divot? By pushing the stick in there? Mm-hmm. I think Carlos and Murray taught him this. So you feel it? You see it? Feel that divot? It's barely moving in that divot. Feel it in that divot. No, go slower. You don't have to rush. Just turn here. And feel it on the way up. It moves to a little bit, just the tiniest bit to the front of the divot.
Yeah, but slow I can do it. The problem is just when you
can't do it slow. If you could do it slow, it would immediately go fast if you really felt it. So you're just you're consuming energy in a way that is counterproductive. Stay with me. It's coming along beautifully, man. You just don't know it. Right? You're further along than I was at your length of studying time. So create the divot. Create the divot. I'm going to give you another way to think about it. Really create a divot now. Take your thumb off. Do you have the divot?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I turn up, it seems to go to the front of the top of the divot. We're really breaking this down. You want to get into this? I'll get into it with you. I have no problem. No, wait. No, you don't get to throw your middle finger open because then it'll leave the divot. You just leave the middle finger alone. And as you turn up, I want you to feel the rolling of the stick just pushing against the skin of that divot up front. Don't turn so high. You have to turn there. You feel it moving towards the front of that divot. Okay, now let's feel it now. I feel it move. Notice what happens on the way down. Well, you can feel it in a bunch of places, but I just want you to focus on that divot. So I feel the stick push against that divot on the way up. Maybe, I don't know. I feel it want to roll against the divot on the way up, the upper portion of the skin, and on the way down, that portion of the skin is acting as an area of contact with the stick. It's a moment of force of sorts. Yeah, try that. Feel that. Don't turn too high. Feel it right in the thumb, how little you have to move. Take your fourth and fifth off now, because the top part of that skin on the thumb is acting like a countervalence. You have to go straight up. No, you don't turn higher to go straight up. You can go straight up, turning less. Stay with me. We've all been through this. Get that thumb flat. See, I think your grip. It's your grip. If you can turn your wrist, you proved it. Take your fourth and fifth off. There you go. Now feel it in that divot. Don't turn too high. There it is. There it is. There it is. You had it there. Good. Stay straight up and down. No, stay with me. Don't stop. This is where you need to, you're not used to really going deep. You got to go deep to get this stuff, Raf.
I just don't know how much pressure should I apply. It's all the abstraction.
I'm giving you all the markers. I already told you, it's a very relaxed grip. You can slide the stick in and out.
What is relaxed? I mean,
here's relaxed. You can slide the stick in and out.
Yeah, but I can.
There you go. That's all you need. Now, within the context of that, I just want you to feel the stick in that divot, and I feel it. I feel the top part of the skin of that divot acting as a countervalence. You can feel the bottom part of the skin of that divot lifting the stick up, can't you? Can you feel the bottom part of the skin in the thumb? And then it moves to the top part of the skin. There you go. Take your fourth and fifth off. It's very good. Keep feeling that. Don't turn sideways when you go up. Keep your wrist straight. There. That's like that. Don't get tighter or looser. Just maintain that. On the way up, you can feel the bottom part of the skin of the thumb lifting. And on the way down, you feel the top part of the thumb. Start to come along. Good. Keep going. And I'm not trying to stop it low with my fingers. I just turn my wrist and stop. And whatever play there is, there you go. There you go. There you go. Now let's find out what else is happening. Stay with me. Okay, you feel it in the bottom part of the thumb on the way up and the top on the way down. Now, the first finger, the tip of the first finger, it's underneath the stick a little. You can feel it like the bottom part of the skin of the thumb lifting the stick up. And on the way down, the top part of that first finger joint is acting as countervalence on the way down. There you go. See how straight and nice that is? And it's running right through that three-finger grip. And now, okay, so you got the thumb and the first finger acting nicely. Very comfortable grip. Now we've got the fourth and fifth off. Even though they're resting, they're not touching the stick. Now, let's talk about the middle finger. Well, it has a quality, it's just always on there. It lifts it up, and then maybe acts also as a countervalence on the way down. And that's all that's happening. There you go. That's it. Just don't change that. Straight up and down. Don't try to pound it through the surface. The up is as important as the down. Just feel that. It's up, down, both sides. You see, you got the one side and the other side. With a nice, there, it's beautiful. It's very good. Now just double that speed. Don't change a darn thing. Don't change a thing. There you go. Don't come up crooked, straight. There you go. You still feel it on the bottom part of the thumb, on the way up, and the top part on the way down. Don't go pounding it through the surface. Do you feel it in the first finger? Right towards it's the joint, the lower part of the joint, towards the tip in the first finger lifting, and the upper part of the joint on the way down. That's all you're going to feel. And the middle finger is just always on there, kind of lifting it up on the way up, and then acting as countervalence without pulling. It's just this little set it and forget it. Now you're starting to go sideways and want to pound it through the surface. It's that subtle. Turn less. There you go. There you go. Don't try to pound it through the surface and make it stop down. Just turn your wrist. The pad will do that for you. There you go. Look how straight everything is. Feel it in those places, those markers. Okay, now double that speed. Double that speed. You know how to turn your wrist. Go faster. Keep feeling it. Don't pound. Nice and easy. Just waving the stick. Bye bye. Bye bye. You feel it? You feel it in the parts of the thumb? Discussed in the first finger? In the middle? Yeah, it's already better. Don't go pulling. Don't. That's right. Okay. That's turn a little less. Go lower, 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 lower. Turning high tends to want to go lower, 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 lower. Don't turn. No, you're turned over now. You're starting to turn over. There you go. Turn your wrist. Don't crook your wrist forward. Don't stay in this position. It's this position going up and down. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, there you go. See your wrist? Your knuckles are going up and down. Okay, stop. 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 Starting to look a little like Vinny. You even got the Vinny look. That's it. Just take your time with that. Whether you know it or not, he maintains your grip. Okay, now we're going to give you something else. Come on, I don't want to run out of time here. Okay, metronome at 40. I'll give you one more exercise. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go. Let's see. See, two of these little wrist turns that you just worked on. 1, 2. Okay, so 16th notes. Now we're going to play 16th note singles. Then we're going to go to the exercise with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn these into doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll turn around. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 on the left. 5, and then it's on the second note on the right. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to 6. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to 6, 2, 3. Now we're 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. We're turning these into doubles. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 in each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're on rest, but I feel like it could go 2, 3, 4, could go to rebound here. 3, 4, we'll keep it on rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Almost wants to go to read. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, how we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm for rebound. Turning once. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how that looks? Here it is with throws. I lead with my wrist, come back down to the floor. Okay?
Okay.
All right, see if you can do that. That's giving you singles, giving you doubles, leading you towards rebound doubles.
A bit difficult to understand because of the lag. So it's easy, what, like 4 singles and then doubles? So how does it work?
First you just want to play fours. Play four, right? It's that same exercise we worked on where you're counting one side, one hand each.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one, so it's playing 16th notes of 40. Metronome has to be on. 1, 2, 1, and well, we're counting 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Those into doubles on the wrist.
1, 2, 1.
Okay? Practice taking your 4th and 5th off. Think about all the things, all those markers we talked about. Nicely, don't slam it through the surface. You just turn your wrist and the pad happens to be there. It's like you're just doing this in the air. Watch. You're just doing this. Watch. You're just doing this. And then the pad gets in the way. It doesn't feel much different than this, other than the way the butt end kind of really comes in contact with the palm a little bit more when you're not on a pad. You're playing too hard. It's more gentle than that. It's a nice gentle, never stay nice and low like you did, because you had singles in your left hand. Don't play hard down to the surface. Up is as important as the turn towards the surface. There it is. See how light that is? There it is. Now you're nice and light. You're nice and light. Okay, now you're going to play groups of 5. 3 in each hand. Come on.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Don't play hard. Much better. Take your 4th and 5th off. Nice and light. Keep it light. Don't look at the surface. Lift up. The surface will give you what you want.
1, 2, 3.
Don't go pounding through the surface. You rock guys, man. It's a race, you rock guys. You don't play harder to go faster. You got it, dude. Now it's looking good. Come on, 5. 3 in each hand. Count out loud. Don't pound through the surface. That's why it's better for you to stay a little lower.
1, 2.
That's part of your hassle. You just want to do this, Raf. Raf, you just want to do this. It's going to promote pulling. It's going to promote arm. It's you playing these, what, for 14,000 people? I don't care if you want to use arms and pull. You're not thinking about this stuff, but you're playing loud gigs. We're just trying to, and you see that I can play louder than you. So what we're trying to do is we're not 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. See, I'm not. See how the stick is blurred. See, it's in 2 places at the same time. Now watch, Raf, watch, Raf. Now the stick is always at the surface because I'm going down, down. See, the stick is always down here. Down. Now watch when I get it right. 1, 2. See, the stick is up in the air too, isn't it? You can see it. Look. Look at, you can see it up here. See it up there? You can see it down here. Just watch, because you felt this today. You can see it up here, and you can see it down here. Now you're only going to mostly see it down here. You don't really see it up here anymore. See, it doesn't. Oh, watch when I do it. Oh, no, look. Oh, look. You see it in both. You see the difference? You don't need to clutch the stick. You need to turn your wrist, both sides of the turn, which you felt today. You had it in your left, whether you like it or not. So back to groups of 5 and stop pounding the stick and stopping the stick, thinking you're stopping down or whatever you. There's the clever mind. Lift it up. Nice relaxed grip. Just let it come back down. There you go. It's nothing. Come on, count out loud.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Don't go pounding it to the surface just because you're counting.
2.
Turn that into doubles. Don't pound it through the surface. Turn it into doubles. Come on, it's got to be at the same speed.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
How do we count this? Hold on. Stay with me. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, counting 3. It's just got to be the same tempo, but that one hand is going to land with a metronome on the first note, and the second time around it'll land on the second note.
1, 2, 3,
1.
3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, now go to
3, 1, 2, 3.
now singles, 3 in each hand. 3 that's always landing on the one hand. It's 6.
1.
Don't pound it through the surface. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Slower. Lift the stick up. Stop shoving it down. There it is. There it is. You got it. You're too fast. 1, 2, 3, click. 2, 3, click.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Down to the surface. Oh, there you are. Feel how nice that feels? Sometimes that really feels good, and you don't know why, because you're not doing that. See how relaxed that is? I see the stick in both places. Okay, turn that into doubles. Come on, turn it into doubles.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Don't pound through the surface. It's still the same light feeling turn on both sides. There! Half the effort, isn't it? Pounding that stick through the surface.
3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, it's gotten better. Come on, keep going. I'm not done. Now, because we're going to have you play roll strokes. Okay, there you go. It's nice and light, nice and airy. Relaxed grip. Your grip isn't freaking out. Play a 5-stroke roll. Keep the sticks not too high. Just memorize the time. There it is. Okay, even the throw is easier because the throw will feel more like that wrist turn. Back. Now you're going to go. Now you're going to go to 4. Switching hands. No, now you're pounding it through the surface. You lost the feel. You'll get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't pound it.
1, 2.
Keep the time up by pounding it through the surface. Yes, yes, like that. Now turn that into doubles.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Come on, it's got to have the same rhythm.
1, 2, 3.
It sounds the same.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, now you're hung up. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Don't play. 1, 2. Listen. The doubles have to sound like this as much as possible. You might want to look too. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yes, hear that nice light thing that you felt today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. See, they sound similar. They don't go. Totally.
I know.
See if you can get them to sing. We're going to stop at 8. I think that's as fast as. Pound it through the surface and count out loud, so I know you know where you are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
There, it's nice and light. Get the doubles on the wrist to sound the same. On the wrist.
3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
No, change the rhythm. Stop.
No?
That's the next iteration.
Okay, right. Okay.
Try it again.
Yeah, it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
There!
4.
Do clean wrist turns where you're lifting it up.
1,
You got it.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you got it. Okay, now we won't play a roll stroke this time. Now we're gonna go to 4 in each hand. Some bells are going off. It's a revelation. Nice and easy. Don't pound it through the surface to keep time. Don't play like those rock guys. Although there's some amazing rock drummers. Are you kidding me? I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Tap it through the surface. Nice, easy 3-finger grip. Lift it up. Turn your wrist. It'll work.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
Turn back into doubles.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Almost. Nice and light. Both sides of the turn. Come on, you had it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5-stroke roll.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, here. See, your throw's better too. See? Look, stop. Stop at the surface. Stop. Look at your grip. You're right over the center. Your grip hasn't become contorted. Your throws maintain that nice flatness because you were learning to turn your wrist. All right?
It's so painful, man, honestly.
No, it's less painful because doing this to keep time, Crabb.
It's a method.
Let me put a bow on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. No. It's not down, down, down. No, it's up, down, up, down. It's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Watch the difference. Watch the difference. Here it is correct. You can do it in the air. You proved it. You did it today with sticks in your hand. This or this. See, you see mostly the hand down here, don't you?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Now you see the hand in both places. And you were able to finally relax and prove that it wasn't hard. And you had what might be called a hysterical conversion. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.